What's up, y'all? It's your boy Geo Peoples, and we're here for another episode of Last Minute Picks for UFC 308 with legendary picks. So it's y'all already know what the deal is. I'm gonna just try to do this real quick. We're already behind the game, so that's why we're doing last minute picks today. Okay, so real quick, I think the odds for this card for the prelims and the main card are really good. So the odds that are really close, you might not want to bet on a fighter, and the odds that aren't super close, I think they are gonna be right. So real quick with the prelims, Farad Basharat's probably gonna win. Victor Hugo, he's good, but he's not as good. Kennedy Nzechukwu, he's gonna win. Barnett, again, he's gonna if Kennedy's on point, he's gonna be able to get the job done. No problem, no questions asked. Next fight, Ambus Magomedov versus Bruno Ferreira. Y'all know these guys. Magomedov, he's a killer. Bruno Ferreira, he's also a killer. But Ambus, he can kill you quicker, I think, than Bruno. I mean, they both got bazookas. Point is, I would not necessarily bet on a fighter, but if I had to, I'd go with the favorite fighter. Next fight, these fights are really good, man. Mateusz Rebecki versus Orolbai. These guys are on point. Both these guys are really on point. I think Orolbai just has a little bit of an edge on him. Like, I'm not exactly sure. I think Rebecki, the good thing is that he's actually really good at defense on takedowns. And he's really good at striking, probably even better than Orolbai. But this guy, I would say Orolbai is definitely going to get the job done. Jeff Neal versus Dos Anjos. I haven't seen Neal fight as much just because I'm newer, to UFC. So I don't really have as much to say about this one. Yeah. Ibo Aslan versus Rafael Cartquera. I haven't really seen these guys fight either, but I'm going to have to take a chance on Cartquera. I already bet on him, so that's what we're going for. So prelims over with, bro. Super early one this week. Y'all already know Arman Petrosyan, man. This guy, okay. If I had to say, y'all know I love doing this. Best fighter on the card and worst fighter on the card. Okay, I will say Petrosyan, like I said, bro. He's gonna be the guy that I pick on. Maybe there's a couple guys in the prelims that are not as good as him, but I'm gonna pick on him today, and I'm gonna say I want to see him step up his game. I mean, I don't think he has a very good matchup this card because Shara Magomedov is like the last guy you want to go against. I'm actually shocked that these odds are this close. This is the one that I will say I don't think is as close as they think it is. I don't know what the size and the weight of these guys are, but okay, so Petrosyan is taller. His arms are his arms are short though. His arms are really short for his height. And his leg reach is longer, but no, I mean Shara is an absolute animal, so we're not gonna. Dang, why they trying to take me back down, man? See, it's always society trying to keep you down when we trying to go up. All right. Anyway, Dan Ige versus Lerone Murphy. Okay. Both of these fighters, I freaking love both of these fighters. Murphy's always super crisp. Dan Ige is also super crisp, but he's Dan Ige, he's a monster, bro. He's a monster. Let's go ahead and look at a little bit of stats right now, just because they monsters, bro. Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie to you. See, they're pretty similar, right? But Lerone Murphy, he has a little bit more domination as far as the strikes are concerned. I think this is gonna pretty much stay in the stand up. Dan Ige has won by sub before, but I've never seen him win by sub. The dude is super dangerous, and even though he came off a loss, bro, bro, y'all know how that fight versus Diego Lopez was, that last fight, bro. And he took that on short notice, like 4 hours short notice. Dan Ige is a mother freaking animal, okay? So, if I could bet on like the plus 3.5, you know what I mean? I would bet on him, or just bet on the over. This one I think was over. This one had the largest, like the most negative line on it going like over on the rounds. So that might be your best bet there. Magomed and God damn it, why does it keep doing that? Magomed Anlakev versus Rakic. This is gonna be a Rocket fighter. I haven't really seen either one of them fight, but broski, they're both killers, and I would you gotta give it to Anlakev just because of his history, you know what I mean, and his game log. But I am expecting that to be explosive. I think this might be fight of the night. Honestly, let's be real. That might be the fight of the night. But next, moving on to Robert Whittaker versus Khazmat Chimaev. This is the other fight that is wrongly. The odds are wrong for it. I mean, look. Chimaev, so I don't know who it was, but the internet's been talking about how Chimaev, he has this different look in his eyes now. He's been dealing with depression, have to moving countries, moving his family to a different country, his kid having health problems. And so he's just been going through like adult life, you know what I mean? Family life, like just struggle, like, life. And this guy, he doesn't look as much of a killer anymore. And let me tell you, Robert Whittaker, he's ready to knock heads off. And that's what he said. So I am going to say, honestly, I think Robert Whittaker gets this done inside the distance. But let me not get ahead of myself. Let's just say he takes the win. But I really think that we might see that happen. Moving on to the main fight, title fight, Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway. Man, let me tell you, both of these guys are, I don't want to curse, both of these guys are monsters, okay? Y'all already know. Y'all watch, y'all know. Bro, this guy Topuria versus Volkanovski, I mean, he took him out. He didn't even have to go to the championship rounds to become champion. Okay, Max Holloway, when his last BMF title versus Justin Gaethje, that boy, I mean, he completely dominated that fight too. That spinning back kick to the nose, I mean, that was probably the last thing that he needed to do to win the fight, And Justin Gaethje did, like wobble him in the like fourth round or whatever, but no, Max Holloway. Both of these guys have really good boxing. And I think we're going to get to see who's the better boxer. Topuria's faster, obviously. So Holloway's going to have to, and Holloway's taller, and longer. But I just think Max Holloway's experience and the dude's heart, I mean, he's really been forged a lot more than Ilia Topuria. And I think honestly, I think Ilia Topuria is better than Sean O'Malley. But so I don't want to compare him to Sean O'Malley. But I think we might see another Sean O'Malley situation. You know what I mean? Like where I don't think he's going to get dominated as much as Sean O'Malley did. But he's talking too much. I don't know if Spain has just really like put him all the way at the top of the pedestal to where it's like he doesn't need to be, you know what I mean, like champion anymore. And maybe once he's not, if he loses, like he'll get knocked down a pedestal. But that's what I think is. I think Topuria is talking a little bit too much. I think he's feeling himself a little bit too much. I mean, he's 15-0, right? So, and he's champion, so he should be feeling himself. But you can't disrespect your boy Max Holloway like that, like talking about, oh, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. Like at the face-off, bro. Like, yeah, like honestly, I am expecting Max Holloway to sun him, but like, it's not gonna be a cakewalk at all. So I'll stop rambling on. That's the end of it. Y'all know what's about to happen. I definitely also will say I bet that it will go over 3.5 rounds. I think that will also happen. So yeah, y'all know what it is. Legendary picks, last minute picks, UFC 308 with your boy Geo Peoples. Until next time.